Hello everyone, it's Rita and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I have a couple exciting things to tell you. Yesterday I got a notification that Tatty Treasures, Tanya, subscribed to my channel. So I was excited about that. I actually meant, she has a Facebook page now, and I mentioned that I had done the junk mail junk journal along with her, and so she went over and looked at the video, and she said she liked the sunflower journal. I'm not sunflower, the daisy journal. Excuse me. And I thought, well, that's great. I mean, she must have watched it or she wouldn't have seen it. And then I sold my sunflower journal this morning on Etsy. So yeah, that was been fun. But I can't go to quilt camp because I forgot that I had an eye doctor appointment this morning, and they're going to dilate my eyes, so that means I can't even see to drive or sew or anything. So I guess, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this video, but I thought I'd start it. I've got a little time this morning, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm going to cut this down. I realize, so if anyone makes this, I would cut this down, fold it so that there's more between here and there, because I went to put a journal card in. I don't even have one handy. I don't know, where is one at? No journal cards. Well, for instance, if I was to put a journal card in here, it was up so high that you couldn't close the flap or even know that there's a journal card in there. So I'm gonna trim it off, and I have to trim it where I did the punching, because that would show. So I'm just going to, it's really about 1/4 of an inch I'm going to trim off. So to start, before I decide. Yeah, that might be fine, because then a little of the journal card could poke out. So then I'm going to go back and I think this was at 4. So yeah, I also was telling Tanya that she has a new series coming up, Edith Holden. I think it's going to be a folio, not necessarily a whole journal. I've never really done a folio before, but I have to get on board with it, because some of the pieces you have to make in advance. She's going to start it July 3rd. So maybe in my next couple videos I'll get time to figure out what it is I need to make for that, because you have to make some of it in advance. That's what she said. And then she gives you the links to the videos that she wants you to do. Okay, so I don't have journal cards to fit this. So what I thought I would do is make them. And I don't care if the writing's going that way or not. Well, I guess it would be, well, that one's kind of messed up on that end. Let me trim this just. I ordered a new guillotine from Fiskars. See this? I don't trust this one because it won't stay straight unless I use that line. And I'm hoping that one will work. The other one, I think probably if I'd spent more time trying to figure it out, it would have been fine. But it was actually kind of, the handle was crooked. So it wasn't really it wasn't really good anyway. It was like defective. So they took it back, and they already gave me credit and everything. Amazon's pretty good about that. All right, so I am going to just cut this about, I know when I glue it, it's gonna have to be smaller, so might as well just make it a little smaller now. So put that on that line. Yesterday the weather was absolutely beautiful. It was cool, it was breezy, it wasn't humid, but today I feel like the humidity's coming back. All right, so I'm gonna go up that high. I don't think I need to put a tab on these. I think they'll be able to see them. So I'm gonna go right to the bottom here. I mean, everybody's is gonna be a different size, and this comes out 4.5. And I don't buy scrapbook paper really. I've had a few pads that I've picked up on sale at Joann's or Hobby Lobby. So I don't have anything really exciting, but this is neutral, so, and it's got a pink. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Let me get a sip. Maybe because it's still early morning. All right, so that will go there, and that will go there. And you can barely see that. That is, I don't know, maybe I should. I'm going to sew around them, so that will give a little more, because I'm going to put coffee dyed or something on the back of this for writing, because that won't look right. So I'll do that. I'll sew that on. But we can decorate these. Okay, so I'm going to glue. Oh, and I forgot to go get my glue stick. That is the problem with putting it in the refrigerator. I just come in here and start working because I'm so used to it being here. Sometimes this just wants to. So I'm going to glue it in here. You could sew it, I think, if you wanted to, but I want to just glue it so the pockets are separate at this point. And when I sew around the edges, it'll close those two off. All right, so let's see. What can we put on these? Kind of like to do maybe a bird or something. We haven't done any birds. Do we have any? Hold on one second. I do have a bird in here. A couple of birds, I think. There's one, but he's just out in the middle of nowhere, huh? The butterfly. Yeah, I don't see how I can. I mean, the butterfly by itself is probably better. What else could I put on there? That's kind of pretty, just to have a little bit of the green there. Let me see. As hard as I try, I just can't seem to get it. I wanted music. I wonder if I have any music paper in here. That's really white. Oh, surely I have a piece of music. Well, I was just putting, yeah, maybe I never did put any music in here. All right, so let's see. Not the right tone. When I'm out of that paper, I'm going to be so disappointed. Let's ink this up a little bit. Just a little something to go add to this journal card. That looks okay. Let's see. Let's ink this up a little bit, maybe. I didn't set my timer, but I know I have till like 9:15 on my clock. This doctor appointment, this eye doctor, it's like a 2-hour wait. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, I've got to get the glue. Be right back. Thanks for waiting. I will skip all that, me gone. so you won't know it. All right. Not quite sure where I even had it setting, but I'll tell you though, putting the glue in the refrigerator really, really helps. Oh, it says price 50 cents up there. Oh, cute. Yeah, the other day I was, I think a lot of it has to do with my light over here. I have to cover that 50-cent part. Okay, so I think that will be, didn't get any glue over there. I will be really happy when all my eye stuff, you know, last year, December, I had that macular hole, my eye, and I had that surgery, and I haven't been able to see very well ever since that. Well, I think I'll do pink. So every time I'd go, she'd say, well, I'd rather not you get a prescription yet because it'll still change. But it's getting so that it's, you know, it's not, I don't feel like it's changing. All right, so then I will put, do you think I don't really have room for a tab unless I put it way low. Maybe I should have cut it down even more. I could put some lace across the top, and then you would see that there's something more in there. Check and see if I have. Oh. I put that little lace there. I like this one, the crochet kind. I don't know why, I just love crochet lace. No, that doesn't really do it. I guess I'll just leave it unless I put a tab. What do I do with those? These are the ones that Reflections by Dye sent me. Oh, those are cute. Let me see what this. I don't think it. No. I think it'll make it too high. Okay, not a bright idea. I think we'll even cut them lower than that next time. All right, well, anyway, that one's done, and it's got a journal card, and hopefully they'll see that. I may come up with something else later. Sometimes these cards are just so tight. Okay, so let's do this one. Now on this one, I could do the same thing with the bird. I hate using my bird. Maybe I'll have to just print another one. I think this bird is from Artsology, if I remember. I've used it so many times. I think I like the darker on this. The pink kind of changes colors when it's inked on colored paper. Okay, so in this case, I wonder if I could put one of those die cuts. I think I have them out. I just made all these die cuts and I wanted a reason for them. I think I would use paint. Oh, maybe I'll use like a green leaf back there. That's pretty. Like that. I think maybe I need a little something else. Love these tea bags. Now, I don't remember which tea bag it was, but Kathy at, I don't want that like that. Kathy, Nonstop Mom, responded and said what brand it was. So if anybody's interested, it's in my description or my comments. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's, I don't know. Let me check a book page. this. Yeah, that's cute. Love that green. Yep, I'm just gonna leave the green trim too. I was save this for something else, but yeah, I like that. Okay, that's what's gonna be. I don't know if I want to ink this. I feel like it doesn't need it, I don't think. I'm gonna do this though. Okay, so let me, I didn't clean my desk this morning or anything, I just started working, so everything's kind of a mess. All right, so I'm going to try something. I'm going to, I think, let's see, I don't know, glue, I wonder if I could just, yeah, that won't work. Use Sobo glue. I should get some of that. So just put a couple drops here and there, I'm thinking. Take this, spread it. Actually, I think I'll just put it on here. I have a bunch of that, probably Aleene's, you know, all those different glues. When I was doing card making, I bought several. Okay. May have to go in and I don't know that I got every little section. Still hard to get every section of these Tim Holtz die cuts. I think it's Tim, this one was Tim Holtz, I'm not sure. Could be somebody else. But that works. So again, we've got to use that little thing, and it's not like having to touch every single thing. All we need now is the bird. And where did, oh, there it is, upside down. Yep. Okay. I feel like I need something there. I usually like things in 3 or 5, but I probably should just leave it. Don't mess with the when it's right. Okay, save those. So there's the little journal cards for there. Minutes. Okay, so I may have to figure out something. I just don't know what. How about if I don't have one the right color, but what about if no, I can't, because it's too high. All right, I just have to leave it. Okay, so this goes down like that. We could have put circles on it here to keep the tabs down. No, that pink doesn't fit this. All right, I'll think about it because I can come back and do that. Okay, so this part, I think we're done on the front. So this part needs some coffee dye paper. Shear ruler. It doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, this piece might fit. Not quite. A little bit more. That'll fit another journal card. But I need to actually make journal cards because, and tags, because I don't have, well, that's just a small. Oh, well, it'll work. In the kits that I purchased, they don't have they didn't have a lot of journal cards and stuff, because on JaneyB's I cut everything to put in frames to frame the ladies, pink ladies. I'm gonna put pink around this. Yeah, so now I have to, when I get home, I have to get that journal shipped out, and I have to make her something to put with it, like a little notebook thing or something. So I don't just like to send just the journal. I don't know what everybody else does. I don't buy journals that often, so the one journal I did buy, I don't think I got anything with one of them, but the other one I think I got some little notebook things. I don't know where they are. Okay, so, oh, I did set my timer. How good of me. Okay, so that's it for now, and I will probably come back and continue. This is just going to be, you know, a little place to write in. This is going to go on one side of the journal page, and you know, like this, and this will be on the other side. So I don't know, maybe I will do a little something here, maybe put some, I'm checking my clock up there. How about if I just put a little something at the bottom? And that would just stick out a little bit. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, it does if it's sitting in here. Yeah, I think I'll just, I think I want it just to kind of hang over the edge a little bit, so it gives me something on the other side to look at. Okay. there we go. Cute. So I guess they can write their own little note in there. I'll leave it plain. Okay, so that one's done. Well, except for sewing. I guess I should put the sewing stuff, and I'll check it later. So I'm going to put that in with the ephemera we have. And this one I may work on next. I did this a long time ago. It was a music sheet. You know how the front of the music, I took it out of the book. And I was from an old movie, All the King's Horses. I don't know what year that was. But anyway, so I made this little pocket in here and put this little journal card. This has been a long time since I did this, probably when I first started journaling, but I found it. So I think I like this for this journal, but I'm thinking I want to cover all this. I don't like it. I don't like that half a horse. I might leave this. But I might just, and I don't want to leave that because it's cut off. So maybe a journal card, journal space here. I don't know. Anyway, that's for the next time that I'm with you. I think it's going to be the next thing. Okay, just making sure this glue doesn't stick to my little thing. I guess it'll be fine. All right, thank you guys. Like I said, I may be attaching this video to another one a little bit later. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to add this to the first part that I did of this journal, of this session of journaling. So what I said was I wanted to do something with this, cover this up, and so that's what I've been doing. And I can barely still see. I have, went to the eye doctor and I had that dilated. It was dilated. And so I'm not sure if I can do very well on this, but I'm going to try. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I am going to, well, let me show you what I cut out. So I had this doily design that I got from Angela Kerr. Her doily little kit set, and I printed that on cardstock, and then I thought on this little brochure size thing I would use it and leave it stick out a little bit to open up, and then on this side I think we can actually use it for a journal card maybe, but I don't know, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to be a space for a journal card at all. I just thought I would try that. Okay, so this side here is the one that's going to flip open. So let me glue stick all this. Did I get my glue out of the refrigerator? Yes. Okay. So let's see. I guess I'll just go close to this edge over here. I hate covering this up, but you know, it's kind of cut off and all that too, so I do like the music part is inside in the name. All right, so this, I'm going to turn that way because I want to cover this whole page. I wanted a darker print. A darker, like this paper, but it wouldn't cover the whole thing, and I didn't want to cut it up, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, so let me trim all this off. I did a little bigger so we could trim it. So I don't know if I asked everybody how they're doing in the last video, but I hope everybody's doing okay. I want to do the Edith Holden challenge with Tanya from Tatty Treasure. I have to go find out what it is we have to do in advance. And it's on her Facebook page, but I just haven't had a chance to go look. Okay, so here's what I was going to do. Actually, I was going to sit over to the side. And I like this little tattered edge, but I can't. See, I thought that looked cute like that, but I don't like that in there. So this one I found, it's an embroidery little design. It says embroidery. So, all right, let me get my this guy and kind of judge how much is going to show. I don't think I want it sticking out that far. So let's go back down into here. Okay. If I rip this off under there, this will not show, but all right, I'm just going to rip this a little bit. Let me do it this way. A little bigger than what Mary sent me more of this dictionary paper. It's very brittle, but it's okay if you're going to glue it all down. Okay, so you could do it that way. This blue here is not going to show when I get it covered, I don't think. All right, let me ink around this real quick. I was going to ink this in pink, but I think the contrast of the pink will not go with this color of cardstock thing that I've got it printed on. Okay. Do we want that or we don't want that? Because if I have a journal card in here, it's not going to show. I mean, this probably isn't going to be the one, but again, yeah, it's not really going to show. Okay. All right, I'm just going to clip this on here, and I'm going to cover the other page. And we'll come back to see about decorating it. Maybe I'll just leave this to the side. Okay, this page needs to be covered. And this page I was going to just do in journaling space. So let's see what this looks like closed. It'll be inked around there. Back is the original. All right, so let me glue this on. I hope this is going to be right, or look right, I should say. Oops, probably should have this on a thing. What do I do with that little plastic mat? Even this is kind of brittle, this music paper. I'm go around off the edge just a little bit. Okay, let me trim this. So that looks pretty boring. I wonder if I should ink it in pink or should I ink it in, I don't know. I guess I should do it in pink. Or not pink, Victoria Velvet. I feel like I need to, I'm trying to think what can I stamp on here. Or something to give it a little more character. Okay, and then inside here, yeah, I just, let me put a little pink, and then I'll go back with okay, I'll go back with this. Just kind of hit and miss it, you know, not really covering it all. All right, that's fine. Okay, so that's going to go that way, and that's going to go that way. And I don't know. I hope I like that. I don't really want it to go too far past this. I don't think it would look good. Let me see. Do I have a journal page handy? I have to make sure it fits inside this. So it really needs to go back a little bit more. Like right here. Just so we know that we can fit it in a journal page. But I thought I would just maybe clip it on. That will fit, so mark it there for a minute. All right, so I'm thinking of decorating, so I wanted to use another frame and a picture, and I kind of like that. I thought about running lace along the edge of this, just a tiny lace, and putting a flower. So this one is what I kind of wanted to use, but it's way too big. And I was going to put a frame over the top of that, and I can look for another frame. But I guess I could just leave the corner. Let me see something. Let me get a frame. Just see if that makes a difference. She would have to be all the way on that page. That's just not going to work. Okay. I kind of like this one anyway. I could run some of this down the edge, or maybe just even under this, so that we can get the journal card in there. Alright, so then I was thinking of flower in the background, so like a big one like that, and then set her on there like that. Down here, that might be kind of pretty. But do I want to use, see this one I was going to use, that's why I left it where I fussy cut this out of Janie B's, but it just looks too tiny in relationship to that. So I can use that somewhere else. But what I was going to check is if you think, and you can't tell me, if pink would look better. No. Not it. No, I think this cream color is nice. Yeah, pink just doesn't quite go with it. All right, so I think this flower will look fine once I get it all glued down. And this over here. I was thinking, what am I wanted to put some lace. I don't think I can put lace on this side, because I do think a journal card would look nice in there. Just have to find something and make a journal card. All right, I have to commit, right? So let me make a little, let me see if I make a pencil mark back here. That'll tell me where to stop gluing, and we're only going to glue up to this point, but I want to know where to lay it back down. And then so let's see, I'm going to find a spot where one second. Do centimeters, sometimes it's just easier. Just do the one. Okay. So that's really where, so I know that they're straight. And then stop gluing like right to here. You get that? Where's my first mark? Hold on a second. If I put some lead on my pencil there, would be better. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this on with glitter. So we're going to go from here around here to there, and from there to here. And then I think I can just do oh, I didn't want to glue that. Oh, I don't want to glue this because I wanted a journal card in there. I was thinking when I went to do that, that was not what I wanted. All right, so let's glue it again. Fortunately, it didn't really stick very well. Just can't do a journal one time without, or one video without doing something really silly. Okay. Okay. Now let's put this flower down. I have to cut it off the end. Let's put ink around this in this color. Vintage photo color. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, the picture, so it's steady. Or I should say sturdy. Steady. Oh, jeez. You know, I found out too that I watched a video, last video. Try not to watch the videos, because if I do an hour video, then I need, you know, I have an hour to watch, and then I want to edit, and so I try not to watch. But then I watched it, and then I'm thinking, oh, I should have watched that because I, you know, made a mistake or something. I could have fixed it. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that down. I think that looks kind of nice. I mean, it's kind of my thought, so, you know, I've got, because I have played with this for quite a long time before I got back on. Of course, I couldn't really see very well, so I couldn't really do the video, but I'm like, a piece of that paper. Okay, that's a nice long. Just want to make sure I get it up here high enough so it looks right. Today's a nice day out. It's not very hot. It's not humid. I know it's not going to last, but it sure is nice when we have it. We have like almost like a spring day or fall or something. forgot what I was doing. Just want to see. I feel like I need to put a little pink around there because there's that kind of pink sticking out on the other side. Like this edge here. So I don't want to leave room for a journal card. I think I'll try to make something like skinny to fit in there. Okay. Should I go up a little bit? Maybe I should go up and let it, so it seems like that there's a thing there. All right. Mark it so I remember. Okay. Just in time. Sorry about that. It's kind of loud. I don't know what happened. I had it turned down, I thought. Okay. So I like it. I gotta quit because I'll be way over an hour. All right. So the next video we'll work on a journal card for there, and maybe I'll find something. Oh, I want to make a tag for back here because it's a little blah back there, but I'll have to go back and fix this. Maybe cut it off a little bit. See if I can find something just to stencil along that edge or something. Or I could put lace along that edge, couldn't I? All right, I'm not going to do it now, but yeah, I could do that. So when this closes, there would be lace back there. That would be fine. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great day, what's left, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.